Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick and today we're going to be talking about the IKEA Boaxel storage system. So before I get started, if you're new to my channel, I talk all things interior design. So if you're interested in creating a beautiful, more functional space, feel free to subscribe down below. I'm here all the time talking interior design and I'd love to see you around here more often. First thing, what is the Boaxel IKEA system? It is a closet storage system that is a wall-mounted rail system with brackets that come off the side to be put inside either a front hall closet or in a reach-in closet. If you guys caught my IKEA PAX review, which you can always find right here, you guys seem to really love that review, which is awesome. So the PAX system is more meant for a walk-in closet, while the Boaxel is more of an open shelving system that is wall-mounted, more meant for kind of more shallower closet spaces. It comes in 100 centimeters, which is about 40 inches, or 200 centimeters, which is about 80 inches, sort of rods that basically go in the back of your closet, and that's when you can sort of customize it depending on both the height that you want as well as all the different modular pieces and the accessories and the shelves and whatever that you want to put inside the system. So right now I'm going to go over all the pros and cons of the system and let you know if I think it's worth your time and money. So let's start into the pros. I love that when you buy into an IKEA system, you are getting access to the different storage compartments and all the different organizational units and whatever, all the different cubbies and spaces and whatever that are just going to fit so elegantly and so perfectly inside of the organizational system. Sometimes I find if you just buy some off the rack wire shelving from a big box store, you're kind of stuck buying all sorts of different organizers that may or may not perfectly fit. When you buy the different compartments and the different pieces that come for the Boaxel, you know they're going to fit every time. It's a clean and elegant solution, and it takes the guesswork out of being able to buy all your different accessories and different shelving options. And my personal favorite accessory is these wire baskets that you can get installed. When we did the original planner, I didn't actually put in these wire baskets, and I'm so glad we did. It doesn't come loose, it doesn't come off. That was one of the really big concerns that I had with the Boaxel system, is that these wire shelves were a little bit janky and that I was going to be able to slide them in and out and they were just going to pop off, because you know that's like super annoying when you buy a shelving unit and you wiggle it around and it comes off the rails. Ugh, there's nothing worse. Okay, so my second pro, you guys, is that it is modular. I love the fact that with this system you can have it the height that you want, you can have it spaced out depending on how you want, but more importantly you're able to customize the different storage compartments depending on your own needs. So if you want a shoe rack, you can. If you want more baskets, you can. I've seen people that just do a whole lineup of baskets. I've seen people that just do it for shelving units. You can even just do it for shoes. You can just pack it full of shoe racks. It's so customizable. You can do it depending on what height you want, and you can fill it with whatever accessories really are going to fit your needs. You can even see it here. You can put it over top of a washing machine. So if you need to put a washing machine in or different kind of other storage compartments, it just basically will fit depending on whatever you want to put on your wall. My third pro that I love about the Boaxel is that it's not bulky. I really love that the Boaxel is super open. I think it doesn't have any of these kind of sides like you would find in a typical, say, bookcase. Like if you were going to use something like the Billy, it makes it look really open and makes it really look purposeful for what its use is, which is to go inside of a closet. You can put it outside. You can wall mount it on any wall you're looking for. I just think when I use it in my home, I put it inside small closets or even in my front hall closet, and I think it works really well for that. Fourth pro to owning the Boaxel is that it's affordable. Now, I think this is true for most IKEA products. If you're new to my channel and you want to binge all my IKEA content, I'll just link the playlist right here. You know, grab a plate of meatballs and just go to town, because I talk a lot about IKEA on this channel. And I think that the affordable thing, I mean, it's a little bit of a cop-out when it comes to IKEA because most of their stuff is affordable, but I do think the Boaxel is particularly affordable. And the value that you get for this system, I mean, they call it an affordable system even by IKEA standards, which is saying something, but the packs can get quite expensive. You're probably spending thousands of dollars if you're doing a full walk-in. Here you're talking a couple $100. To be honest, it's not that much more expensive than other storage options that you're going to find in a big box store, but it's way more modular, way more functional. The fifth pro that I have for you guys is the IKEA planning tool. Oh my God. Are you listening, PAX? Like, this planning tool is actually easy to use. Like, this is great. Basically, you just put the different rails that you want, depending on how spaced out you're looking for, or whether or not you want it further up the wall, down the wall, whatever you want to choose. You just map it out on this wonderful software, and you can just drag and drop all the different pieces. It works. It works on a Mac, which is amazing. It looks like it's made sometime this decade, like that, which is impressive, because again, the PAX software, if you've seen my review, I'm not kind to the PAX software because it's absolutely awful, but here in the Boaxel, it's actually really good. They made it really easy for us to plan all of our closets. We have this system in a few of our closets, and honestly, it's actually quite a dream to use, which is, you know, pretty impressive. for IKEA. And the last pro I have for you guys is that it is really DIY friendly. I even put this together, like with the help of my partner, of course. I do recommend 2 people. The hardest part is getting the rails exactly level and also getting them perfectly spaced apart. So that is the biggest challenge. It might take you a little bit of time, so just make sure to be super, super careful of that before you kind of drill it into all your walls. Don't just be sitting there drilling in these stupid rails and then expecting it to work. But once you get everything kind of mapped out really perfectly and everything's measured, putting the accessories on, the shelving, everything like that is actually really easy. Okay, now I have a couple of cons for you guys because, you know, this isn't some sponsored video from IKEA. They haven't paid me anything, so I'm going to tell you the real truth. Okay, there's 2 cons. First of all, it's not really this first one's kind of not really a con, it's kind of a trade-off, and that is that because it is a mounted rail system, something to really keep in mind is that it's not that easy to remove it. And the reason is just because the rails, it's a rail system, so it's gonna have to be drilled into your walls. So I personally use it in areas of the house where I don't expect to move it very often. But if you are looking for something that's a little bit more mobile, something a little bit more flexible, I would recommend going with a different system. The second con, you guys, is just sometimes I find that the system is a little bit rickety. So when I move the drawer back and forth, I notice that there's a little bit of wiggle. It doesn't quite come off, as I mentioned earlier. It's not going to fly off the rails there, but it's just something to be conscious of, that I do think there is some quality issues there. But I think there's a certain degree if you get what you pay for. I think the most optimal use cases for the Boaxel is if you're looking for a front hall closet, if you have like maybe a small closet, you're looking to put, you know, board games or crafts or something like that. This is a great solution for that. If you're looking for a permanent place in your home to put wall shelving that's really open, that fits perfectly, that's really modular, that you can kind of make your own. If you're looking for a plain white shelving system that works in your home, that's heavy duty, that can hold up over time, I don't think you can get much better than the Boaxel. That's it for me. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to comment below and subscribe for more design related content. And that's it for me. Bye.